Hello everybody, today is January 31st, 2012 at 1:42 a.m. and this is something that happened last night at around 7:45 p.m. What appeared to be this random light in the sky. So let's start it. Here we go. 7:45, you see an airplane and a UFO in my shot. At this moment, I didn't know it was there. 7:46, again, you can see it. And then 7:46 still, it's there. It wasn't until it really came pronounced over us that we saw it. And it was a bright orange dot kind of going across the sky. And here's the next image. You can just see it, it's so bright and vivid against anything else in the sky. The final image here, that's my friend smoking, and kind of cool looking shot, but there it is again in the sky. So I'm trying to figure out what is it. And my first thought, maybe an airplane, and I should know better. I've been doing star photography for a long time. I know what jets look like. This is not a jet. That's what a jet looks like. You can see, the wings, the flashes of light on the wing, totally different there. Maybe a meteor. The same night, I captured this really vivid meteor going across the sky. You can see it's a totally different color, totally different brightness. Width, everything is totally different about it. So maybe a satellite. And here's a picture of a satellite, very thin, they don't last very long, so they don't show up very well on cameras. And as you can see against all of them, the orange light here is totally different than anything else in the sky. So here's the image again. Let's look a little bit closer at this image. You can see the UFO there. There's an airplane behind the trees, which you saw in the original photos, and what appears to be another UFO kind of off to the side. My first thought, and my roommate's first thought, was maybe, like a fighter jet escort. And you can see the afterburner, but however there was no sound to it at all. We did not hear anything. I've been to air shows, the Chicago Air and Water Show. There's no sound. And the trajectories, they're totally different, and the spacing apart is so large that this almost seems impossible. So now we're trying to map it out a little bit just to give you an idea of where this might be. That's the city of Macomb, Illinois, the light pollution. And roughly, this is the kind of the trajectory we were basing it on, kind of an east-northeast kind of path, over our area. It could, bring it up in line for maybe like the Chicago Midway flight path, maybe. I don't know if it's an airplane. If you have any ideas what it could be, just leave a comment. I'm really anxious. I have no idea what this is, so thanks for your help.